Heading east, I ran into a hound.
A puppy? You didn't hurt it, did you?
A puppy? That monster was the size of a horse. Even so, I wanted to see if it was friendly. Puppy, puppy, are you a good boy? But that hound was trained to kill. Its bloody eyes looked at me like I was a well-done steak. Heading east, I... Colonel, do you copy?
Copy.
Colonel, I'm still looking for something to go through the channels. But I have a problem. There is a huge hound blocking my way.
Don't fight it. Do you hear me? It'll tear you apart. You should try to distract it. Search for any food you can throw to the mutt. Those hounds tend to be underfed to make them more aggressive.
Who's there? Damn cat. Who's there?
It's Mike!
Fuck, Mike, you scared me.
I'm sorry. Everything okay?
Yeah, everything's okay. Hey, a coin.
Heading south, I ran into a couple of trucks. That was my big chance to escape. But first, I had to get rid of the guards.
I heard something. Hey, a coin.
Heading south, I ran into a couple of...
I heard something. Base, escaping prisoner! Base, escaping prisoner! Send backup! Base, escaping prisoner! Send backup! Hey, a coin!
Heading south, I ran into a...
Base, escaping prisoner! Send backup! I heard something. Hey, a coin!
Heading south, I ran into a couple...
I heard something. I heard something. Mike! Are you okay? Wake up, Mike. What happened, Mike? Someone attacked me. Let's find him. Mike! Mike! Are you okay? Wake up, Mike.
Once the guards were history, I examined the engine. Truck. Die, truck. I took a glance and my worst fears came true. It was an old diesel engine with no AdBlue or particulate filter.
What does that mean?
Running away in that truck would have polluted the area with nitrogen oxides and microparticles. And I wasn't willing to sacrifice the environment for a hasty retreat. So I armed myself with patience, and I kept searching for another way to escape.
Wow, Jesse, I didn't know you were so eco-friendly.
Well, it's nothing really. Die, truck!
I heard something. I heard something.
Mr. Fox, I'm still waiting on an explanation for the noose.
Later, officer.
Psst, watch out. There's a guard looking here. If you move, he'll see you.
Tell me when he's not looking.
That bastard won't move. He's over here all the time.
Fuck.
Hold on. I have an idea. Yo, Mike! Mike!
Shut up!
I got pictures of your mom naked in the bathtub. Wanna buy them? Real cheap.
You bastard! I'm done with his shit. Just go shoot that bastard. I'm already on my way. Burn in hell!
Nice.
Thanks for the help.
Thank you for knocking out that dick.
By the way, name's Jesse Fox.
I'm Mike.
Hold on. Don't tell me the prisoner was also named Mike.
No. Hold on. It wasn't Mike.
I'm Robert.
Let's see if I can get you out of here, Robert.
Thanks, Fox, but no. If you escape, they'll shoot you. And I'd rather be jailed than buried. You don't have a radio, do you?
Hold on. I'll get one for you. Hey, Robert.
Did you get that radio?
Yeah, here you go.
Thanks, Fox. I'll call you if I find out anything.
If you want to talk, use channel 2.
Okay, now get out of here before the guards show up.
Jesse here. Do you copy?
I hear you.
Hey, Robert. You don't look like a military man.
Of course not. I'm a photographer.
Hold on. You're not a paparazzi, are you?
Haha, that's right. A paparazzi. And one of the worst kind, too.
Who was your favorite lady to stalk?
Her name was Big Bertha.
Oh, Big. That your thing?
It was the name of a German howitzer. I'm actually a war journalist.
Thought you said you were a paparazzi.
Yep. I said I was the worst fucking kind, too.
Damn, Robert, you must have fucked up royally to end up locked in here.
I've seen things I wasn't meant to, Fox.
Nothing useful. Useless stuff. Truck. I thought about using the pallet as a floating platform, but it would sink under my weight. I needed to attach something to make it float. After making the platform, I had what I needed to cross the sewer channels to freedom.
Hold on, Mr. Fox. The platform just vanished.
What? Of course not. I picked it up every time I got to the other side.
You didn't mention that. Sounded like it vanished.
Well, I didn't feel like I had to mention something so obvious.
Then should I write down that you picked up the platform every time you used it?
Yes, of course.
Well, Mr. Fox, please continue with your story. Mr. Fox, the noose.
Later.
Don't try my patience, Mr. Fox.
By the way, how many rats were down there?
Hell yeah. The sewer was infested with assassin rats. They were everywhere, rushing to devour me alive. It was horrible. Felt like I was a huge chunk of cheese. Inside some debris, I found an old flamethrower. It was in bad condition, but I could fix it. The worst part was the fuel tank was savagely chewed apart. It couldn't be saved, so I set out to replace it. to replace the flamethrower's broken fuel tank before I could fill it up. Jesse here. Over. Shit, there's no signal down here. I was so hungry that I almost bit into the raw steak. But I remembered that it's a crime to kill an animal for its meat.
Are you vegetarian?
No, killing them is a crime. That's why I eat them when they're still alive. Jesse here. Over. Shit, there's no signal down here. Jesse here. Over. Shit, there's no signal down here. Jesse here. Over. Shit, there's no signal down here. After the repairs, my flamethrower was ready. The tubes were covered in rust, so I took great care to avoid overheating it. after the repairs, my flamethrower was ready.
Must have been very lonely down there.
Nah, I had some company.
Ugh. And that thing had tentacles?
Well, now that you mention it. It had 6 tentacles.
You must have been very lonely down there.
Nah, I had some company.
And that thing had tentacles?
Well, now that you mention it. It had 6 tentacles.
You must have been very lonely down there.
Nah, I had some company.
And that thing had tentacles?
Well, now that you mention it. It had 6 tentacles. Nearly had that thing dead, but then my luck turned south. The old flamethrower exploded due to a gasoline leak.
You must have been very lonely down there.
Nah, I had some company.
And that thing had tentacles?
Well, now that you mention it. It had 6 tentacles.
You must have been very lonely down there.
Nah.
And that thing had...
It had 6 tentacles. nearly had that thing dead, but broke apart as I continued the fight. So I finished it the old-fashioned way, with my fists.
Boss defeated.
Mr. Fox, the gallows noose, tell me how you got it.
I'll tell you later.
Enough. You've tried my patience, Mr. Fox. Tell me right now how you got that damn noose, or I'll kick your ass and throw you in isolation.
Okay. No need for that. I was just about to tell you. I tore out strands of my own hair, one by one, and braided them into a noose. I also applied wax from my own ears to hold it all together.
Is that really how you got the noose?
Of course not. I lied to the officer.
Why?
Because no one threatens me to tell the truth.
But how did you really get the noose?
I'll tell you later. The light at the end of the tunnel was not the jungle I was hoping for. Instead, I found myself in what looked like an office. With cabinets, desks, and of course, a damn guard. Later, I'd realized that I was in one of the two main buildings of the military base. The building had 3 floors, hidden secrets, and a few unexpected surprises. Anyway, I headed towards the only exit, which was close to the first floor office I started in.
Huh? What was that?
In the beginning, I didn't know exactly where I was, but I knew for sure I wasn't outside. Now that I could get a signal, calling the colonel crossed my mind, but I realized I didn't have much to report. Speak of the devil.
Son, do you copy?
Copy, Colonel.
For the love of God, where have you been? I thought you were dead.
As I said, Colonel, there's no signal in the sewers.
Give me a sit rep, son.
My report. After crossing a mile of smelly, mutant-infested shit streams, fighting thousands of rodents and nearly being torn apart by some shredders, I managed to get out of there, and I'm still in this fucking military base.
Don't lose your marbles, son. You have plenty of nighttime and they don't know your location. Take advantage of this and get the hell out of there. Just don't forget the documents. We need to find out more about Operation Jericho.
If I make it out alive, will you write me a recommendation letter?
If you make it out, we'll give you a damn purple cross. Over and out.
I had no doubt that the Colonel worked for the government.
Why is that?
Because the only thing that old bastard did was demand, demand, demand.
Heard something.
There, right in front of me, was the sick bay. Walking through that door changed everything forever.
It's him. It's the prisoner that hit us.
It turned out that all the guards I knocked out were brought to the sick bay, and some were still there.
Freeze! Don't move or I'll shoot!
Okay, I surrender. The woman that was aiming at me was the doctor. She, of course, was very pissed off because of the copious amount of work I caused. What a face. What a body. What a beauty. This girl was smoking hot, and she had a gun aimed straight at my head. At that distance, I couldn't do anything to neutralize her. I had to improvise. I needed something that would cause a non-lethal wound, like a sharp piece of metal. But I had to grab it without making a single step. If I moved, the doctor would have shot me. I had to use anything I had on me that was sharp without moving a muscle. It wasn't wise to use weapons there. If I moved, the doctor would have shot me. I had to use anything I had on me that was sharp without moving a muscle. I couldn't use the radio at that time. If I moved, the doctor would have shot. Have you ever had a gun pointed at you? Your adrenaline skyrockets. You react on instinct. Everything happened so fast that the doctor had no time to react. In one swift movement, I took the wire, looked deep within the doctor's eyes, and... I stuck it in my chest.
What the hell did you just do?
I just hurt myself.
Are you nuts or what?
Now you can't shoot me.
What do you mean? You just made it easier for me.
According to the degree on your wall, you're a doctor. The Hippocratic oath you took as a doctor forces you to aid your patients, and also forces you to cause patients no harm. I've been injured in a sick bay. Your sick bay. Therefore, I'm now your patient.
And I'm forced to assist you. You bastard!
Yeah, been called that plenty of times. By the way, I'm bleeding.
Fine. I'll heal you. Then you get the hell out of here.
Done. It's no longer bleeding.
Thank you, Doctor.
You're welcome. By the way,
Hey, what was that for?
that's for all the extra hours. I'm working because of you. It's just as well that you didn't kill anyone.
Kill someone? Me? Do I look like an assassin? After arguing for a while, the doctor and I reached an understanding. I would not kill anyone, and she would help me escape.
You'll find my access card in my jacket. There are first aid kits in the closet. Take some. If you shoot someone, use them so they don't bleed to death.
Doctor, it hurts.
Don't speak, Mike. You have a broken jaw. Try to get some sleep. My rack! You couldn't just take the card from the pocket.
It's kill or be killed.
My sight's still fuzzy, Doctor.
Watch out! Most instruments don't respond well to punches. Watch out! Most instruments don't respond well to punches.
I finally had a gun. Now I could kill those guards. That is, if I were an assassin and didn't promise the doctor I wouldn't murder anyone. So if I shot someone, I had to use a first aid kit to heal them before they bled to death.
So, you really didn't kill anyone?
Of course not. I'm not an assassin. The gun I found was empty, but it had a 10-bullet magazine. So, I loaded it up with any bullets I found.
Hey, Fox, are you there?
Here I am, Robert.
Hi, friend. How's that escape going?
Still alive and free. So far. Hey, how did they catch you?
I was in the outskirts of Katsala, taking some pictures of a bunch of military trucks. There was too much security. They were obviously hiding something. I couldn't clearly see what they were loading, so I got closer. Turns out, I got too close. Next thing you know, I was surrounded by a bunch of pricks, aiming rifles at my head.
Did you at least manage to see what they were loading?
Sure did, but I was disappointed.
What did you see?
Concrete.
Concrete? Are you kidding?
2 huge rectangular concrete blocks. Each could barely fit into a truck.
You were imprisoned for a piece of concrete? Fuck, man. I'd be disappointed too.
Too much security for something so mundane. But enough about me. You should get back to your escape, my friend.
Heard something.
I shot a guard. I couldn't let him die. I promised it to the doctor. I had to heal him before bleeding to death. So I got close, and I used one of my first aid kits.
Fox, do you copy?
Heard something. Base.
I shot a guard. This is Jesse Fox. Over.
This is the doctor. Over.
What? Doctor? But how?
How is the escape going?
Just fine. Trying to find a way out of this building.
Well, my access card won't work. It's only clearance level 2. Leaving the building requires level 3 clearance.
Where would I find that?
The officers would have them. Their offices are on the 3rd floor.
Wow. Thanks for the help. I didn't know you cared about me.
What I care about is that you leave ASAP so I stop getting so many patients.
By the way, what's your name?
My name is Doctor. Over and out.
Heard something.
Before leaving the office, I called Harris to let him know that I found the files. Colonel, do you copy?
Copy.
I found more documents. They look like a list of coordinates.
Coordinates of what?
This document is encoded as well. I don't know what the coordinates are for.
They could be strike targets. Those bastards could be planning to attack us.
It wasn't wise to use weapons there.
Does it hurt?
Yes, so much. I need more morphine.